pass and take into consideration the level where Salon don't pass, the traumatic issues that we don't pass through Salon people. Engagement could be matter now than every police presence is gone.
I not think say law no overplay the police presence there. Yeah. As I say, I don't know when last you reach Makeni, but me come on the back Sunday. Yeah. And I don't see this kind of a emphasis on police presence. I see police presence. I see armed personnel them, right? And so for me, maybe already know the information, but I was happy that the media officer in SSF can sit on a studio with we on Sunday and able to tell the public exactly what they happen and why them police presence then they still there. You know, one other thing again, the wives will be there on Sunday, Pamano. Some news they will be to go around saying they plan for arrest mayor. Then pedal down there again, right around social media, and it get calls to let mayor hide. You know, interestingly, not like the media officer say no. It's one of the intelligence they will also receive now that people they plan for attack mayor. That was why we've been get for go meet up one discourse. But you know, I mean, the one day where they peddle fake and propaganda news, then they don't succeed for reaching mayor first. So mayor hide. So even when the police been try for caller now, you're not going picking call. Then go na host, the person within a host caller, you're not going picking call. From your office, in staff then call you're not going picking call. That is how which I will like say irresponsible some people can be, right, within Makeni. You know, part of what we see, and this is something we all acknowledge, particularly with the interface, civil society organization, human rights organizations, them and some other stakeholders, them what they see, right, at various points. They understand that part of what they at play na Makeni, now that na politics, people they play with the lives of people, and that's wrong and sad.
For a commercial break, according to you, police still they get intelligence.
Yeah.
Say issues they might arise.
According to the police, me just to relay within the police say.
Within the police tell you issues that might arise na Makeni, make the heavy parade of security forces. Then are some streets them na Makeni. But also again, look at section 25 of the 1991 Constitution. We talk about citizens for enjoy the right for express the freedom there.
Absolutely.
But according to this particular section, again, I just read to you, the citizen and their own fundamental right.
Yeah.
Now, citizens and they wear T-shirts na Makeni for send a message out there say Makeni lives matter. On the other hand, police they arrest them. You think say police don't violate this particular section of the Constitution?
You get for talk to the police. You know me remits na government and head of government, not to the Inspector General, now His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, retired Brigadier Julius Madabio.
But the police are a government institution.
No, it has to be independent. That Khadija, this is not something we always they get discussions around. Yeah, let me not be the harbinger as to within the happen. Putting at the police with regards to the intelligence and information. Some of them think that I finally talk to them more specifically. Within me, try for bring Kanaya, and we're in a public knowledge, na Makeni and Bombali district. Now that the police then say, based on the intelligence within they get, the reason why they continue for the visible presence, not because that intelligence they suggest and they lead to the fact say people are want for continue for wreak havoc. Or want for being mischievous, and that is why they continue to get a visible presence. With regards to the arrest, you also get for talk to the police, them let you into within the intelligence possibly lead them to in relation to their specific thing. But I think so we would miss the broader picture now, so if we look at specifics, right, and no attempt for time to within at the general. Right, perception in terms of the intelligence with the police, then they go miss and completely.
Okay, Imran Silla, head of Media Advisor Strategic Communications Unit, na the Minister of Information and Communication. Continue for the week we inside the program. Good morning, Salon. We'll go for the short break. We'll continue the program.
Causing confusion.
But this confused me, boo. Look where Uncle Nat in Wall Solid. Look him block them with them beat for them, where they save solid, and at the same amount of cement and sand then they use for beat me on. But look what in the happen, me wall down for them, all the block they all don't scatter. It like say some kind of magic they behind this. You want to know the magic behind this? Now the superior quality, extra strong, extra life and extra yield cement we are use, and that's not Dangote 3X Portland limestone cement. Dangote cement now the highest grade cement in the country. When a 42.5 R grade cement, when a one day come na this country, and a one of the highest grade pan cement, where you go get na the wall. Where you want you concrete, wall and block solid, use Dangote 42.5R cement, you no go regret am. You go get Dangote 42.5R cement na all the sharp and building material store na the one whole country.
Rokel commercial bank don't make her the waka with me bank na me phone. Rokel commercial bank go make you the waka with you bank na you phone. Them been come with SIM copper and now them see facility. For sure say na them na the alagba from banking business na now they don't come with SIM copper plus. They don't come with SIM copper plus. This service go allow you for send money to post where the salon anytime you want. It no matter the mobile coming where you there. As you send me go get some quick one. What's na inside salon you there? You money go reach you. It no matter if you there na the east, west, north, south. So secure then you go na Google Play Store and search for the app SIM Copper Plus and say download them. Follow the instructions and register your device. The process no long, not even reach 2 minutes. When you done the bank go send message na your phone. For confirm say na your phone number bang bang. Enjoy e-copper and more facilities. SIM Copper Plus e come for we all. You dey na city or village just na salon you dey. You e-copper go reach you dey. Headset top up self now they're under the facility. With e-copper, you can cash out your money from any local commercial bank agent or branch all around the country.
Very, very many happy reasons.
Silver and gold have I none, so I give you my token gift. They call this small, they call this cheap, but I know you will appreciate. Ooh, yeah. I wish you happy birthday.
All right, and of course, listener them of Radio Democracy already go don't know that particular song day. As we seek tune anytime we one Pawin at the house they celebrating birthday, and today at the mommy, the second mommy, now they celebrate in birthday today. And we just want to say a very happy birthday to you, Radio Democracy Deputy Station Manager Mabel Kaba. As you dey celebrate your birthday today, we wish you many, many more goodies today. And we know say as usual, we get 3-course meal, we get breakfast, lunch, and of course dinner. So they are today the whole day. Happy birthday to you, Mabel Kaba. On behalf of staff and management of Radio Democracy, I just want to wish you all the best.
I wish you happy birthday. Ooh, yeah. Very, very many happy returns. Ooh, yeah. I wish you happy birthday. Ooh,
Of course, Mr. Imran, they ask for the invite guests. All the fans of Radio Democracy by extension, anyway. Mabel Kaba, una come this after just after the program, we get breakfast. No, breakfast day, lunch day, and also dinner. They will invite everybody, and we will see the birthday celebrant this morning. I know see birthday this morning. Anyway, the program now Good Morning Saloon, where they come to you from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We continue for look at more issue inside the program. And now we go na Parliament to say the All People's Congress Member of Parliament inside one meeting with journalists them at the well of Parliament don't call on government for hand over the body them of the people them we been died na the Makeni riots to them family member them. We said this call according to the leader of the party na Parliament Honorable Cherno Majuba. Say now for make them go give them people had the body the people them body to them the people who then die on the riot to the family members them for make them go bear them. For more on this we join Princess Pias.
This being time, serious kuskas been happen in Makeni tongue between young people and security force them. Outside the Ministry of Energy, we go take the reserve generator, waiting at Makeni for go with Amna Lunge. Outside the minister say, na for serve the Lunge airport, we be don lock for long term because of the coronavirus. According to some plenty people then say this kuskas been happen because the people not been get the right information from government wey be make plenty people been lost their life and property. From where this incident happen, different people don dey call on government for hand over the dead body them to the family member them for make them go bury them. But because this not happen yet, this don't be concern to the All People's Congress member of parliament them. Where this make them be decide for work black, we name Makeni Lives Matter. Outside the All People's Congress member of parliament them, they ask for make government go hand over the body them to family member them. Where this made the leader for the APC party in parliament, Honorable Chegno Majuba say, na for make them people here go get proper burying.
We will continue for being law-abiding and peaceful citizens, but also as representatives of the people, with the support we colleagues them from Bombali district, for make them get access to the people that will died and corpses, so that they will get a befitting funeral, and then we'll get the corpses and go bury them. Nothing violent, nothing physical, but yes, we want to enjoy with freedom and continue to enjoy with human rights. As when I see me banner, they talk about Sierra Leonean lives matter. So each and every Sierra Leonean, irrespective of his status or who you find yourself, this is non-political. It will not be political. It is patriotic. It is Sierra Leonean, and it will remain Sierra Leonean. So we call on the authorities them, make them listen to the people and cry, and make sure say they help them. The best conclusion that will make sure say we all enjoy with right and freedom within the remit of the law. If you person die, you want for burial, but right that then give the opportunity for bury your person, because now you know how for burial. Some of them are traditional people.
Where instead they talk for sake of this issue, the leader for the National Grand Coalition Party in Parliament, Honorable Kane Koleyum Kela, self been there in support.
I have been consistent talking about excessive use of force. So for me being here, a number of things. Freedom of speech. Second, we therefore take a look into this issue of excessive force. I opposed it in 2016, 17, I oppose it even now. We therefore find other ways for deal with riots. Me believe, say, Nabi, this funeral now an opportunity for let we teach people then say, we can protect them when they exercise their right. For example, if their family I want bury them people, me waiting me go gladly for see. Now for say police they protect them, guide them for go bury them people. Now that we don't see in other countries. Me don't then a protest in Europe and they give we protection who they work. No violence, no nothing. So me, yes, are they in solidarity? Every life matter. And not like too much police brutality anywhere. For say do ya, let we do something else. Also, even we would express protest, we can do it peacefully.
Because of this solidarity, we member of parliament them from the APC party shown at parliament with the Makeni Lives Matter polo where they wear and serve them placard them. Make the speaker, Dr. Chegno Abbas Bundu, been say he go summon all the party leadership them na parliament for make them go talk about this issue.
I have seen. Mr. Speaker, this is not done here. I have seen, not in the world. Honorable members to my left, I have seen. You intended to convey a message. I have seen, I have heard, but not in the world. Put those placards away, please. Note, I will invite you and the leader of government business and the other leaders to my chambers.
As always they been at parliament, member of parliament them don't agree for make the Consumer Protection Act 2020 turn law with some amendments them where member of parliament they make panis bill during the debate when they be getting at parliament.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I report that the bill entitled the Consumer Protection Act 2020 having gone through the committee of the whole House with amendments, I now move that be read third time and passed into law.
Honorable members, the question is that the bill be read the third time and passed into law. All those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
But this bill, according to the Minister of Trade and Industry, Dr. Edward Ingasandi, is say go protect consumer rights.
Consumer Protection Bill aims to enhance consumer welfare by creating a legal framework that aims to prevent production, supply, and sale of harmful or defective goods. The notion that consumers are oftentimes aggrieved when substandard products are sold openly at retail trade, expired products abound at wholesale levels, and businessmen openly collude with price fixing for commodities such as rice, cement, flour, and other essential commodities. The Consumer Protection Act provides a diverse range of rules that are directed at providing redress to individual consumers and businesses that suffer unfair, exploitative, unsafe, and hazardous conditions as they try to access or use goods or services. Provide for the establishment of the National Consumer Protection Commission, the National Consumer Council, and the National Consumer Tribunal.
Dr. Edward Ingasandi end up say this bill go get National Consumer Protection Agency wey go address the plenty issue dem wey consumer don dey get with fake and substandard goods dem wey dey carry the country. For Radio Democracy, Princess Piaste reports.
We continue with the program. Good morning, Salon, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. Where they go now on a court, inside one cross-examination by the alleged murder case for the late Khadija Sakor. The government consultant pathologist, Dr. Simeon Oris, say he not be able to sabi the person who killed the late Khadija Sakor during the term where he do autopsy on the 5-year-old pikin in the body. He talked this yesterday in a court during a cross-examination. For more on this, let me join the court reporter, Usman Kamara.
Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma na the first witness inside the alleged murder case where Mariam Mabari and Ibrahim Ba they tima before magistrate Magegba for. Because police allege say, then 2 people here been joining for kill the late Khadija Sakor. But during the term where Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma been talking at court, the defense team for them to accuse people here been say they will cross-examine Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma inside the next adjourned date when na August 6. Lawyer A.M. Kamara now be the first lawyer will cross-examine Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma. First question by lawyer A.M. Kamara. Now, Dr. Kroma, inside your reports you say this pikin me gets cold. And doctor, first me don't check him. How comes you know? Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma say, now from the first doctor in report, now they are no. Another question by lawyer A.M. Kamara. Now that, Mr. Kroma, you been cross-checked with the doctor? Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma say, and I mean do so, because contact no mean dey na the report for get onto this doctor. Lawyer A.M. Kamara asks another question again. Mr. Kroma, you say you see catch pan this picky in neck. And Dr. Owis me answer say, yes, my lord. Lawyer A.M. Kamara asks, Mr. Kroma, you may do fingerprint for know the person we kill this pikin? Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma answer say, not to invoke, because na autopsy no more than go with this pikin for. Another question by lawyer Kamara. Mr. Kroma, what do you use for do the autopsy? Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma say, na bone cutter, saw, knife, and other thing them. Lawyer A.M. Kamara be asked other plenty question them. Another lawyer we cross-examine Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma, na lawyer Iti Kroma, and in the lawyer for the second accused, we na Mariam Mabari. When me they ask, he say, Dr. Kroma, where you can do autopsy, you can use force? Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma answer say, yes. And lawyer Iti Kroma asks another question. Now during the term where you do the autopsy, now there you broke this pikin bone. Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma answer say, no sir. Another question by lawyer Kroma. Mr. Kroma, you can make mistake by your work? Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma say, no sir. I don't want them make mistake because asabi me work. Lawyer Iti Kroma asks again, you been able to know the person we kill this pikin? Dr. Simeon Owis Kroma answer say, no. Another witness na this case, na Emmanuel Joannis, police constable, he said during the term, when them they do the autopsy, he mean take picture and other thing them because na in work. But this witness, na lawyer C. Campbell, mean cross-examine him. When me they ask question, he say, Mr. Witness, you not sabi nothing but autopsy, and a person tell you, waiting for snap. And the witness be answer say, yes, my lord. But this particular witness, the defense team no meet with him. After this witness, Magistrate Magegba be adjourned this case to August 13 this year. The state prosecutor them, na lawyer JAKCC and YICC. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Usman Kamara, the report.
We continue with the program. Good morning, Salon, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. We still get Abubakar Munu, when at the PRO for the Bombali District Human Rights Committee, where they call on government for release the body of the people them we been died na the Makeni riot. Mr. Munu, na this same press release, una also been talk about the arrest of 51 people who are still in a custody, where a minor day among them people a day, and also now they ask government for try for do speedy investigation or release them people there. So waiting at the way forward now with all them concerned there. So we don't put inside this press release.
Thank you very much. The way forward with all them concerned we don't put before is that now apart from all which we call for, first and foremost is that the parading of personnel with heavy weapons, we call on the authorities for put a stop to that with immediate effect. We not command them, but we call on them, let the people move on. That's one thing we ask for. Yeah. Secondly, the release of all the corpses them, where they don't do autopsy part. Then they release them to the bereaved family so that they go lay them people here to rest. And if the people then go there, yes, we know say this now COVID time. There are regulations. But so yesterday before they left for camp, we begin get from other quarters say they're not going to allow not more than 10 people and 10 family members only. No, we did against that, and we wanted and give the people in free will. They didn't go, they didn't cry the people and they didn't bury. Khadija, you go agree with me. Issues of funeral rights na custom and tradition. So we in particular, Sierra Leone, this part of the world. What's it make you mean somebody did that all the way in Europe or America, they fly in body cam. And even when they count them, then get a particular portion where they want this person for leader. That tells you the emotion, the strong emotions what people attach to the burial rights. Then they with waiting they go on a violation of the
but
human rights.
But said it's not to normal times. Somebody go argue that.
That's what they tell. That's I agree. Say we agree. Say there are regulations with regards to COVID. Yeah, but that is not to say you go only demand say na 10 family members. No. We get against that. We frown at that. Okay. You understand? So now some of the things in the world. But then like as Khadija ask me say, after this, what you go do? Yeah? We they for now.
But before we come to what you wanna do after this, this press release wanna be done pull some time back, about last week from the 4th, right?
The 4th, yeah.
Wanna don't follow up with the committee where they implement some of them recommendations then for Makeni for see how far they don't go with the implementation as of things the Mona puts, especially for release some of the people who them being arrested.
Yes, prior to me coming on, I was at the travel, I meet for understand, say they release some of the suspects that we under custody. We not students them. We get for situations. They released them yesterday. I'm not able to know the specific number, but then they released some of them.
Only 51.
Yes, we'll get for situations. I understand say they released some of them. And also, we meet for understand say they released 2 of the corpses them. Then go then and Makeni, and that's then go hand over then to the bereaved family today. But why in piecemeal? Then people had all died the same time, so they then release them all to the people.
So I've done the report on the Makeni incident from day one, and I don't engage with the head of the government delegation who been go Makeni. According to that they're not able left only but them because now two them don't able do. That's not the own point. We not a civil society. We not agree with this.
Musa, you go agree with me. This is not a matter of urgency. Yeah? As a matter of fact, therefore prioritize this particular thing. We know say yes, there is one pathologist in the country, maybe is overwhelmed with work. But this, as a matter of urgency, we all know, I mean, as I say, people, you know, when you lost somebody, the next thing you need now for just learn to rest, and then you move forward with your life. But if you do not do that, and that's also not the help for the escalate the tension. You understand? But with the releases of those corpses, then people then let them to rest, and they withdraw the personnel to them. I mean, all man go about your life peacefully.
Alright.
Like how Makeni did. Not the people enjoy their life back peacefully. That's all we are asking for.
Alright, Mr.
I don't think that is much.
Alright,
Thank you.
for the with quickly, Imran. You don't listen to what Mr. Munu say and self members of parliament them yesterday been there in a t-shirt and old placard them go before the speaker of parliament. They ask say for release the body them of them people there. So going forward, how soon government go try for listen to all them concerned there we don't get and release all them body out to them people them.
Well, government always don't listen from the one. Now that make you see the delegation go Makeni number one. Second, by the same breath when my brother been to talk about the bodies then for be released, he also did talk about well sometimes now one gonna become now one pathologist will get. We then want just to play doctors in also regarding Khadija in business. And that's the only individual who's above 70 now in life. You understand? As a matter of fact, you're not supposed to go through this kind of intensity with work, right? And so a lot of things they will get for do, including the one there, and so other one they don't emanate from other places them that he has to handle, and not just in one. And so maybe almost always, make you always be forgiving, right? For doctors, so when they talk about autopsy, because not just one individual day. If something happen with Tantuma, bye, now also go for begin the struggle again. Probably go hire a consultant some from out for camp begin to until they get somebody locally, right? For get up to that point. You want to say something? Yeah.
Yes. There are issues that we Khadija they ask. When are the recommendations, the implementation of the recommendations there also. You not think say because the delay in implementing then recommendations where people been give back to government delegation now in the lead to the tension where you say the police tell una say they na Makeni?
I mean, I don't think so. First of all, a lot of other organizations are still with their waiting reports. No, so where I say CAL and Campaign for Good Governance and IGR, then put together a team will go there. No, so I mean, up until yesterday, I tried to talk to them for find out what is happening. They're still trying to.
For me to this morning, I will get a representative.
Right, they still not reach some finality yet. So a lot of things then they will still need for benefit from. You know, one of the things that will make you always say after a situation like this, Dijana, the fact that you want for ultimately follow through on the recommendations, but then you also want for getting right. And I don't think say certain things then they were very immediate and timelines they to run, but ultimately in terms of bringing people together, healing the divide, I think say it get for be a gradual and deliberate process. And I also feel say Makeni stakeholders then will largely feel them people them, right? Get for be acknowledged in some of them press statements. That's not the honest way.
Based on the consultation where the delegation will be gonna Makeni go some of the things then where the stakeholder will be they ask for now the immediate release of them people them where they now na custody. And from the 18th, 17 and 18 where this incident happened to now, it don't pass more than 10 days. And then people are so still in a custody. When you look at the constitution, even treasonable offense, they say the limit wait for dinner custody, not for past 10 days. But then people are done they over 10 days. I asked you earlier about violation of the human rights then.
And look, again, you get for go back and get some proper understanding as to what happened and why they're still being held. And not they give any which I go like say legitimacy to the fact that they have been held for this long. The point I'm making is they don't release some, right? The one who go for take exams and all lengthy and and I also understand say there's some more than I would for being released. But ultimately, the police also get a responsibility for look and see, the one that will bear the greatest responsibility and call people. Because not forgetting investigations and they're ongoing and probably go determine as to waiting for going forward with the one in there.
Okay, Imran Silla, continue for the with you. Quick text message them on they send on Facebook and also on 0779819819. Khadija.
This one they say we want to see an independent investigations towards the Makeni riot. Sierra Leonean lives matter. Please, Papa government, let's see an independent investigation. It MOD the done for mounting court.
This one say why intimidating people for wearing a t-shirt? The killing has been done. Why can't the family members get back the bodies?
This one they say Mr. Silla will not answer that question concerning the unlawful arrest of people that are wearing Makeni Lives Matter t-shirt because he knows it's a complete violation of human rights. They come out from David Ture and Makeni.
This one say Mr. Munu, don't you think the protesters led by the youth in Makeni was unlawful? Another one say the issue of Makeni Lives Matter is good for those who lost their lives because the life of every Sierra Leoneans is important.
All right, more messages them. We don't come na the studio. This one they come out from Zaidu Zito na Hill Court. This one they say na the truth, not dey from the bottom of the police representative na the media. And this make the Makeni issue still not dey in control. All right, from their messages then they come back to studio guest them. We not get enough time again at the program. Mr. Muno, as a way of wrapping up the program. From them negotiation there, so we don't continue for the gun and Makeni. I understand if one day happen this morning.
Yeah.
Waiting now as a committee, we they work on the interest of the Makeni people around human rights issues. They're waiting on an expectation as negotiation and still they go on.
Thank you very much. With all the organizations that will don't go out for do them findings and put up the report, including the one where they go on this morning, because I also, but that my other colleague, they income this morning because he gets another vehicle. But as we talk, then say for the day about for commence that meeting day, as Imran say, Carl lay among, campaign for good governance and other organizations there. We get a representative then. But we hope say some of the things feedback that we don't begin get, we hope say that not be.
Waiting at them feedback, yeah.
I will not say for now, but that some of the findings and some of the findings, especially from we own perspective, we view them. If they are not captured in whatever report that is going to come out, we go dissociate ourselves from that and we go make a statement to the latter. But as I say, I hope will not reach to that. Yeah. That not just for that. Of course, for the tax system, not just one word and direct to me, but protesters. Of course, Khadija yourself talking Section 25 guarantee you for demonstrate within the armpits of the law. And what happened on the 18th? That protest was a very, very peaceful protest. Armless and defenseless civilians them. Till then gone the first man down. It take a different dimension. But the protest was peaceful. Peaceful as it is, as it was. You know, till then gone the first man down before it happened. And all things happen spontaneously. Yeah? So for nobody for the people and go behind there.
Mr. Manu, quick one.
Yeah.
You talk about Section 25(1). When they talk about it's good that somebody go they ask how when civil society they talk about Section 25(2) also, where they talk about the limitation.
Yeah, the limitation. Yeah, because in as much as it guarantee you for do certain things within the ambit of the law, there is limitation. Yeah, which means you also have an obligation for measure that, and that's we in line with. We are not against that. We in line with that. Yeah, but then just moving forward, as I say, as a committee right now, we in very close consultations with other local and international civil societies organization, and we consider the uncertainties surrounding the autopsy, we consider for the option of bringing an foreign expert or international experts. If possible, we will conduct another independent autopsy. Because we deal with international partners them, and we know who's we deal on this.
Thank you very much. Quickly, Imran Sila, the consultation is still going on Makeni with different stakeholders them and government they try to find the way forward for bring back sanity na Makeni. How soon people for Makeni they listen now go want for know how soon all these issues around Makeni go come to an end?
Well, look, it get for be a work in progress. We get to be very honest, right? I'm not going to put any timeline. If I put any timeline, then it means due diligence not going to be fulfilled in the process, right? And in healing a divided society that has been polarized for political reasons, right? By that kind of statement then they put out, I think it will take some time for them to get to that point, number one. Second, I don't think this whole thing was spontaneous. One of the things that were allude to, now that from the beginning of late Momo Conte, it was clear right? That their stakeholders don't mean at that meeting, but already the peddle false news and propaganda for get to the point where we'll get to so. So somehow I
Far
think
from it.
we owe them to we people in Makeni, and I feel very much part of this to people in Makeni. For now, also blame them stakeholders in it because at that initial media junction that we had after the incident in Makeni, every single society, civil society person, and human rights entity within that place, there, now that studio Pamunu, we all blame the stakeholders then. So why was it not captured? I mean, the other thing again, I find very disturbing are the fact that now don't begin the year, you say this civil society, they don't meet with, then they get this morning, not get for fit on our own political agenda. Because we too don't do so now. You by your admission say you depend farming and land business. How you turn human rights person? Now farm and land business you depend.
No, we don't get time. No, we don't get time.
No, it is important. It is important.
Human rights
It is important. Meaning, you not get the expertise for going to this issue. That's the point.
The right to adequate food is a human rights
issue. You not get the expertise
Don't
to
you
talk
know?
about the issues there. You do not have it. I mean, let not play politics. Let we not play.
Waiting at the way forward.
Look, the way forward, I think, say, na for calm individuals, them, right? Be part of this exercise going forward. Let we stop them political propaganda. Yeah, we munu them press statement and the pool. We're clearly not reflective of 43 people, them, right? Instead of that, admit and say, well, not 30 something. You know, the define you good now for arrive at a figure, and we know it is not even exceeding 20. We sit on this tier for political reasons.
Thank you very much, Imran Silan, for coming at the program. It comes out from the Strategic Communications Unit from the Ministry of Information and Communication, and also Abubakar Mono, the PRO for the Bombali District Human Rights Committee. Instead video between at the program this morning, it can talk about the concerns them with them put through a press release. When I also the program, Good Morning Salon de Lefiu, Michael Sambola and Alex Lawrence Kuman and then produced the program. DJ Lava give it technical support. Franklin Pemagui, I make on our watch live now Facebook page. One more time on behalf of Radio Democracy staff and management, we want to wish you a very happy birthday, Mabel Kaba, as she celebrate your birthday today. Have fun and expect all the goodies from people out there when you well wishers them. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a blessed and a wonderful weekend.
And Musa Kamara, they say, don't forget for listening to Inside Parliament, where they come to you tomorrow 11 o'clock to 12, and also sports update on Sunday from 12 to 1 o'clock. So till then, bye-bye.
Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. While that, I'm news and current affairs program. Good morning, Salon.